And then, so you were in Zay Frank's room last night.
Yes, and I gave him everything he wanted, my body and my heart and my soul.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? We're not tired at all. I don't know about you guys.
I'm really not. I'm on like a second win.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah. I went to a thing last night, and I danced by myself for a long time. I think at the bottom line, I think humans want to dance more than anything.
Yes.
People act like, I don't like dancing, you're lying to me, and I know it.
I think some people have insecurities towards how they look.
You gotta forget about that. You gotta realize nobody knows how to dance. Nobody
Yeah.
except that
Nobody.
one girl on Vine. She knows how to dance. Everybody else doesn't know how to
And
dance.
Michael
I know
Jackson
how to
knew how to
dance.
dance.
Michael Jackson knew how to dance, but that's
I know
because
how
he
to
couldn't
dance.
read. I don't think Michael Jackson could read. I don't think he could do math, but he could do everything else amazingly.
It's like when you're blind and your hearing
Your
gets
hearing's
really
way better.
good.
Mhm.
Michael
He was like-
Jackson couldn't read.
Michael Jackson could not do his taxes, but he could dance the shit out of anything.
Michael Jackson didn't need to do his taxes.
No, he didn't.
No.
He didn't do it.
Someone else was stealing money from his taxes.
He didn't know how to get a cookie out of the cookie jar, but he could all day long.
How do you open this Oreo cookie package?
Jermaine, I can't get this open.
Jermaine, you gotta pull the tab, Michael. God damn it!
I don't know, did his dad whip him or just like, this is not funny. That's like
No.
some real sad shit. Like somebody really got beat a
super
lot.
sad shit.
And then we're over here joking about it.
So I'm tired as hell, guys. So I apologize for already how tired I am.
Oh.
And also,
say some shit, Sam.
I did already.
Also, I've got a wiggle. My arm is wiggling, and if you guys look real close at my arm, you could just see it like doing the twitch.
That's because you're thirsty. You're dehydrated.
I am so dehydrated.
Water's gross, though. Water does not taste good.
Yes, it does.
Water does not taste good.
You know what you need is cold water.
Cold water tastes good. This,
Do we have to-
Who gave me this room temperature bullshit? Sophia?
Do we have
Damn
to?
it.
Do we have to intro this and shit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
welcome to Table Talk. Yay!
Yay!
This is a live Table Talk coming at you from the dang floor of the video convention, and we're here with Sam Basher
Hello. Yay.
and baby William Haynes
Yay.
Steve!
and Steve. So we're gonna read topics out of this bowl. Where did they come from?
Spill on me! You ruined my VidCon. I'm going home.
You can wipe it on me, baby.
I'll wipe anything.
We got questions
Where did
from
these
Reddit
come
and
from?
Twitter.
And who's choosing them?
I don't know.
Who had control over these topics? Audrey did? All right.
Audrey did.
Oh, Audrey. It wasn't Audrey.
Okay. It was Audrey.
We just want to know. We want to know who to blame.
All right, I got a question from PJO Geek 18. If you were able to choose a fictional place to live in, what would it be?
That's tough because I don't know. I would probably want to live in a cartoon world.
Which
Yeah.
one? Cool World?
Like a Rocco's Modern Life type of...
Yeah. Or you know what? I want to live in the world. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say I want to live in the world, the universe of Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much ours, but better.
Ours, but better.
But you know, like, it's exactly how the movie said, like, if cartoon characters were real, we think, like, oh, I'd love them all the time, but somebody would get accused of, like, murder, and we'd be like, oh, we hate all these cartoon motherfuckers. It would be real
I
bad.
love that movie because it does make it so. Because man, Disney made that movie.
No, what?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
No, I think they just have the rights to it.
No, no, no.
No, but they-
Okay, so
they- oh,
Touchstone.
Touchstone,
It's
that's
released
what
through
it is.
Touchstone.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a Disney movie.
But
Disney
they-
owns Touchstone.
I heard, like,
But they put it under the Touchstone banner because it's so fucked up.
It is, and I heard that if to have Bugs Bunny and Mickey in the same movie, they had to have the same amount of
Equal
screen
screen time,
So they
yeah.
put them on at the same time, and then they
Yes.
were gone. They never came back.
And it's the only time in the history of ever where you'll see the Looney Tunes and Disney characters in the same place ever again.
I wouldn't. I always thought, like, I would want to live in the Harry Potter world, but the Harry Potter world is genuinely terrifying.
How does no one know about wizards yet?
Yeah, I mean, like, Google Maps. Like, the castle's still there. Well, you can't see it.
Wait, but don't you have to go through a secret portal or some shit to get to Hogwarts?
but it takes
There's a
it's still
train.
the real world.
It is still in the
It's
real
still
world.
in the real
It just
world.
teleports you to a faraway place.
Not even. It teleports you to another train place.
No, it's like
another
50
train
miles
station.
away from London. It's not that far away.
Why
Yeah.
don't they just take a regular train?
Yeah,
Why do they have
So
to
you
take a
could
magic
drive
train?
up. But I don't want to live in Hogwarts because, like, it seems awesome. But kids die all the time.
Wait, it sounds like someone didn't
All the
think
time.
the transportation thing through.
Not all the time.
Were they building a magic train
all the
station
time.
before they realized how far away from London it would be? Were they thinking it was going to be in like Peru or something?
Peru. Yeah, 50 miles isn't that much.
It's not that much.
What's that, like a 20-minute train ride?
If that.
Yeah, and they're all asleep on the train and like, yeah.
And it's supposed to be forever.
And
they're
that
on
guy
this
is
train?
all on there, and he like comes out and get the Dementors. The Dementors had 20 minutes to pull that shit, and they did.
All right, this is a
They
spoiler.
really
alert.
failed. Oh wait, we can't spoil.
I mean, it's like the
anything.
third
Just kidding. I don't give a shit. I
It's
really
like the
don't
third
care.
one.
But I will ask you this, and I'll ask you this.
Me?
What if we did live in the Harry Potter world? We're all Muggles, right?
Oh no,
No.
I'm
No,
the
but-
boy who lived.
No. But like, let's say this is the Harry Potter world. Though Harry Potter is Hogwarts exists in this
Oh,
world.
we go to school with Harry Potter?
No. Like, can a Muggle become a wizard?
No, you gotta be
No.
born with it.
So then it doesn't matter. So why would we want to live in the Harry Potter world?
Well, it's a metaphor for racism.
It sure is.
It really is.
The
Yeah.
Muggles are what? Mexicans?
Mexicans, and they're always trying to hop over that border portal. Yeah.
I want to live in this world.
I don't. It's all right.
No, this one.
Oh,
Not-
that
not,
one.
Not
No.
this one's awful.
I'm like, you
This
already
one's
do.
awful. No, I want this
the
one.
world where they made this.
But
this
see, what would
suit?
suck?
Yeah.
That one is also just like the real world, but there are people with superpowers. And you know how much it would suck to live in a world with
That's
people with
the thing.
superpowers?
No, okay, I was
and you don't
talking
have
about this
one?
with
Yes.
Maud.
It's the same thing with Hogwarts,
Yeah.
living in the Hogwarts world.
No, it's not the same thing because in Hogwarts, people kind of don't know about it. But
People
in
don't
the
know,
DC
yeah.
world, they're like, oh my god, Darkseid's gonna come, he's gonna annihilate the planet.
Yeah,
Wait,
but-
the planet came back. Oh, it's reborn. Oh wait, everyone's angels now. Like, wait, what?
But like, think about the constant fear you'd
Yeah.
live in.
No one could have a normal life.
No one.
Ever.
Think of all the therapy like would need to go up tenfold.
People
for
would
everyone.
die all the time.
People would
That's
have
how-
PTSD all over the place.
Like, we were playing that Batman game that you have, and like, he has the Batmobile, and like, if the Batmobile existed, that Batmobile in real life, he would have murdered so
Oh,
many
yeah.
people.
By
Like,
accident.
By accident, by complete accident.
Yeah.
He didn't
That's-
murder people just based on video game logic.
Right.
He ran over people,
But if
but,
there was
they
like
were
a-
okay.
Yeah.
If there was a kid out in the street, done. You're
And like
done.
Batman's trying to take a left, and you know how hard it is to take a left in LA.
What-
In Gotham, it's even harder.
Has it ever been super frustrating for Batman to battle someone like out in the open when there's like people all around? Because like Superman, I get it. Like Superman could just use his super speed and shit and move people out of the way while
Okay,
fighting people,
if
but
you-
Batman can't.
I just want to say, if you ever read a Superman comic, Superman always gets his ass beat. Every
Always.
comic. Always.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, so you think like, oh, he'll just do the shit, and then that never works.
No.
It
Yeah.
never works.
He gets punched through a skyscraper. Thousands of people die,
Die.
but they're fine. Like, it doesn't.
No one
Comic
talks
books
about
are
it.
frustrating.
So, Sam, I want to know, do you know if Batman's, because like everyone's talking about Batman v Superman. You guys all excited about Batman v Superman? 3 people are excited about it.
That
What-
was so sad.
So like no one's really talking about how there's no way in hell there's any kind of real battle between Batman and Superman. It's
Oh, yeah,
Superman.
there is.
But Batman has
Batman's
like a
gonna
kryptonite
win.
armor, right?
Spoiler.
Is that going to happen in the movie, you think?
I think
in
it's
the- in
kryptonite
the-
gloves, you idiot.
Oh yeah, gauntlets, but whatever. No, in the comic, Green Arrow's there, and he shoots Superman with the kryptonite arrows. Spoilers.
And it weakens him.
It weakens him, but he's still a god.
And it makes it a fair
I just
fight
want to
between
say,
Batman and Superman.
our
Fair.
generation is ruining everything. Like the Suicide Squad movie, I'm not even looking at the trailers, but all the good parts have been said out on the internet.
It's all over, yeah.
Because TMZ is like, what can I get a picture of? I really need people to look at my shit. And like, we don't want to look at things anymore.
Although there is that rumor that Jared Leto isn't the Joker. He's like someone
What?
else. He's that guy
Will
that
Smith.
impersonates
No.
the
He is still the Joker, but he is
He is
not.
not-
We know
wait.
who the Joker is. Like in the comics, you don't know who Joker is. He's just
You
this
never
guy.
know.
You
You've
never
ne-
know. In the there's a theory that he is somebody else that I don't want to say because spoilers. If it's real, that'd be really cool.
He's the Flash the whole time.
He's the Flash.
Whose booth is being louder than ours over there?
Taco Bell.
Hey.
All right. Loaf of Bed
Uh-huh.
asks, any advice for my last year of college? Oh, it's all about you, isn't it, Loaf of Bed?
Loaf of
all
Bed.
about your last year of college.
Oh, college was great. Sometimes I wish I was like, I could go to college again, but for the fun parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any fun at college.
I didn't either. I was there for a year and it was awful.
I was there for 3 years and it was awful.
Don't worry, it might be good for you guys.
You-
Sorry.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like, okay, like if you want to be a doctor, go to college. Like if you like, I want to be a dumbass guy on the internet.
So close.
Do I pull
I don't
one
know why
now?
you'd want that anyway.
You can
Let's
if
be
you want.
Did did John Green already talk on this mic
No,
yet?
he's coming by later.
Oh, he's probably gonna sit on that
He'd
one. huh?
probably sit on this one.
Just in case.
There you go. Who printed this out so big? Okay, I'm sorry. Miss Millie18 says, "What? This isn't in color. Did we not get a color printer this time?
Why does it matter?
We couldn't get a color printer.
Why does it
For the
matter?
live one. I'm just saying, the live one we couldn't get a color
What
printer.
color's on
Why
there?
you
black
want to
and
know
white.
if it was upvoted or
How
not?
am I gonna know if it was on Reddit or was it on Twitter?
It's definitely
Based on-
Reddit,
It was Reddit.
and it's definitely been upvoted because the
But
arrow's
still,
dark.
like, I can see this dark part right here where it was supposed to be blue. It was supposed to be like dots of blue.
That's just a waste of color ink.
Yes.
The
So-
children in Africa are
Thank you, Sophie,
need
for the
color
flag.
ink.
They need the color ink.
They
They're
do
like, if
need
only I had
Color
color ink
Show me
for my printer. I can't do that. That's fucked up. Okay, we'll keep that behind the scenes. My famous Africa bit. What animal depicts your personality the best? P.S. Love ya, heart.
I was talking about that 2 days ago with Maud. They said I'm like a bush baby. You ever seen
bush
Bush Baby?
baby?
They have the huge eyes and the huge ears. And then besides that, no one can ever say an animal. They're like, yeah, you're kind of like a human monkey.
A
Like,
human
that's-
monkey.
It's like, that's
Sam,
not
I think you're
original.
like an owl, because you know how owls eat all those bones and then they puke up like a big sack of bones? I feel like that's most like you in real
I feel like
life.
you're like a
Why?
giraffe. You got a real long neck. Do you reach things in trees?
Yeah.
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 I think you're like a koala. You like to eat eucalyptus
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah.
And
You're always eating eucalyptus. You're at Whole Foods. Do you have eucalyptus?
Steve, you're a gummy bear.
Aw.
Aw.
Steve's a gummy bear.
My gummy bear?
Does that count as an animal?
Yeah.
Sure.
It is an animal for me.
A fake one.
A fake one.
Shoot this out into the
Gelatin.
audience and terrify someone, will you?
All
Aim
right.
that way.
Abe, everybody. I'm
Aim it at this woman right here.
I'm gonna get Ricky between the teeth.
He's going for Ricky.
I'm never gonna make it. This is what I have the least confidence in my whole life.
Pick another topic, Sam.
I ain't no animal.
Oh!
I hit Ricky in the chest.
Not
Nice
bad.
I wish my dad was here.
Oh.
Some of you guys look like Lieberman. Yeah.
You
All right.
guys see which one you're talking about?
Yeah. So that just everybody over there now looks like Lieberman.
All right. It goes. Yeah. From Reddit writes, what is something you hate that everyone else loves, or vice versa?
Ooh, a lot.
Oh, so much. Like,
I genuinely think racism is funny. I know it's not, but if someone comes and says some racist shit to me, I'm like, that's real funny.
Huh.
I think if it... This is where we're going? Because I think if it... It depends on who you're around.
It depends on who you're around. But I'm talking about people who mean it.
Because people who have actually felt the worst of racism.
The worst of racism.
You
is
probably
real.
shouldn't
Are you coming at me
joke
with some
about
real shit, Steve Zaragoza?
Yeah, 'cause you
want me to
brought
tell
it
you
up.
Some shit you'll say back to me back there.
But that was us. That was us.
That's 'cause
Between Will and I,
we're not racist.
we're not racist.
We think everybody's a little racist.
Everyone's got a bit of racism.
I got a
see
couple
it in
racists
you.
that I'm like, eh.
She's no.
Oh,
she's
I
not
know
racist.
you're racist.
Not fully racist, but you got a little thing in there.
I can feel
Are you
it.
calling people out in the audience?
You racist. You racist. Oh, God. I know you're racist. The way she looked back at me, she was like, mm-hmm.
I just keep realizing that, I find a lot of weird shit really funny, and then I look over at some of my friends, and they are not laughing at all.
Because you don't know the difference between funny and bad.
Right.
Just wrong. The other thing Steve showed me the other day, that it was like, what was it? It was like what dreams look like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that was a nightmare.
The
It was a
Google,
nightmare.
What is
Yeah.
it? The Google something. You guys know what we're talking about?
It's like Google's AI is
What'd you
simulating
say?
what a dream is.
I forgot what it's
And-
called. Does anyone know what... No, not that.
No.
It's like this thing where okay, let's explain it a little bit better before we go, what is it?
Don't you know
It's
everything?
Google. No. Okay, so let me explain it a little bit better. It's like you plug in imagery, and this Google thing makes it look like a dream. Daydream.
Daydream, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Daydream?
but it's like psychedelic and like just strange and like everybody talks
Yeah,
like
and there's
this.
like dogs in the background, and
Dogs,
their eyes
yeah.
look all
And
freaking
pizza,
weird.
and pizza.
Do you guys know what we're talking about? Some of you know what we're talking
So
about.
it's terrifying, and most people would see that and go,
thing. Yeah,
"Oh,
that thing on that
yeah,
dude's phone.
Yeah.
It's
So most
awful.
people would.
Yeah, everyone look at that, guys. That's a cutaway. That's DJ's cutaway right now. That guy's phone.
That guy's phone. So most people would see that and go, "Oh my God, I'm uncomfortable." And Steve is dying laughing at
loved
this
it. I
It's
loved
at
just a
his
different
desk.
sense of humor. I love bad stuff because bad things. It's hilarious. Like the Eric Andre show. To a normal person, that's bad.
You know what? Pretty
That's
much
bad
everybody,
TV.
everybody that we've shown the Eric Andre show, the first time they're like, "Oh my God."
They're a little scared.
And then I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong
It's
with
just
you and
it's-
Bowman?"
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. But now it's the funniest thing that
Some
is on the
people
internet.
I try showing it to, and they can't. They just can't.
They cannot.
And they're like, "You got to stop. I can't watch this. It's too
Anything
weird."
Tim and Eric. Yeah.
Tim and Eric.
Oh,
is
Tim and
another
Eric,
thing.
you have to have like a learning curve. It's like wine. You
It
gotta
is
have it over
learning-
time.
I feel-
It's
yeah.
what is it? Acquired taste.
Yeah, acquired
I
taste.
feel that way about anime. Like, I know a lot of people like anime, but a lot of people really don't like anime. And I'll admit it. Like, sometimes I will watch bad anime.
On
like,
purpose?
On purpose.
Why
It's
would you
just
do
you turn
that?
your brain off. I haven't done it in a long time, but like you just turn your brain off, and it's just wonderful.
I'll be honest, anime sometimes is hard to watch. Like, someone was like, just watch any anime, and I picked Zombie High School of the Dead.
See, that
Anybody
kind of
watch
stuff I
that?
don't watch, though.
It's horrible. It's so violent.
It's so violent.
Teenagers
When
murdering
you're like-
each other.
When I was a teenager and I didn't do anything, and I was just kind of like, and that was like the most exciting thing. They might kiss this episode. They never kiss in anime. They never kiss in anime.
But
Never.
oh, you're right. You're right.
I've seen thousands of episodes of anime. They never kiss, except in Say I Love You, and she tastes like fried
Is
chicken.
it because it looks weird to watch animated characters kiss? It doesn't look right.
It just doesn't look right?
It looks
doesn't-
weird?
Like Kingdom Hearts. Did he ever kiss Kyrie?
No, they held hands, but the weird way.
God damn it!
They're babies. They're little kids.
He's been chasing this woman for years.
Across worlds.
Well, I got a question for you, Will, because
Yeah.
you're an anime person, and you're sort of an anime person.
I'll pretend.
I grew up watching stuff like Akira and like Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that, and that was like normal to me.
Uh-huh.
And then you and Raina, when you were doing Anime Club, would watch like the fucking craziest shit.
Were you and Joe in the room when we were watching that scary one?
What's the one where there was like cockroaches and they were like eating the mom and like, or like no, what's the one with the
Parasite.
kid's arm?
Parasite.
Is that the one with the guy's arm?
Yes.
Oh, that's
His
so
arm got eaten
gross.
by an alien or something.
And then it became an alien.
It's alive. His name is Migi, and it talks. And it's got a cute voice, but it's not nice.
But it's terrifying.
Yeah,
and
he's-
it's a nightmare.
it's like, I talk like this, but I'll kill you if you defy
and it's like
me.
constantly changing, and
Yeah.
it's like a freaking fever dream.
Anime is the things that you like is just like anime. It's like they're like, okay, let's do whatever is the most creative thing in the whole world.
But I want to know if they're taking themselves seriously or not.
I don't know.
Because you don't know.
I don't know. I think they go over there in Japan and like those anime guys, they're like the guy.
Like, have you
The
ever
guy.
seen Fully Cooley?
Fully Cooley, I know what it is. I remember my friends read the manga, but I never
What
read
is it?
Okay, so
a
Fully
video
Cooley,
game,
you guys
too.
know, some of you kids know. It's like an insane anime that's like really random and insane and crazy, but it's like definitely jokes. It's definitely
It's
jokes.
definitely jokes,
But
yeah.
like stuff like that one, no idea if that's a joke or not.
Yeah, you just don't know. No, the Parasite one was not a joke. It was
Probably
for real.
not.
It was
I
for
watched
real.
an anime with somebody, like, oh, and they're laughing throughout the whole thing, and it's like kind of violent and weird, and like it ended after like 45 minutes, and I was like, what just
What
happened?
was that?
And they're like, oh, it's all inside jokes from other anime. I'm like,
It
oh, great,
is.
thank you for showing me that one
Anime
first.
is
That's
just-
the one.
Anime
Yeah.
is the same jokes over and over again.
Yes.
Every character gets one joke and he
Bloody
says it
nose.
5 times an episode, and I love it. I love that shit.
All right, well, we got to make a live action anime somehow.
Oh
where
my
it takes
God.
all the conventions of an anime, but it puts it in live action. And I'm not talking about like the on the surface, like, oh, and like the backgrounds
That
are all
never
fucked
happened
up.
in anime. That's racist.
Yes, it did. You know it did. I've seen it. Where the background, you guys have seen it too. The background is like a big blast, and the guy's got like 9
Yeah.
tears coming
9
out of his face. He's like, oh, and
Because
he's
he-
talking, but his mouth isn't moving.
That's why I love it.
Yeah, it's
Especially
terrifying.
80s, 90s anime where the animation is bad. That is the best.
All right, Arbon15 asks, what do you feel most proud of?
Like something I've done?
I guess.
Oh, I wrote a joke 2 nights ago. Oh my God.
Can you tell it?
I don't think I want to. It might not be ready yet.
Just tell it. Don't
So
be a
you know when you're
dummy.
at your girlfriend's house, and then she like, what you gonna do? And you're like, yeah.
Oh, Chris got it.
That's the joke?
That's the joke.
You know, you're at your girlfriend's house and she's like, what you gonna do? And you're like, yeah.
It's not done yet, but I'm gonna be real proud of this joke when it's done.
Okay, so that's what you're most proud
That's
of.
what
Out of everything.
right now, right now. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm really proud of People Be Like.
Do you guys like People Be Like?
You guys want to help me film an intro for People Be Like? I should do that. All right, hold on one second. Can I use your phone? It's better than mine.
Yes.
You better send this to me. You better not accidentally delete that because you needed a picture with PewDiePie.
I've been trying to find PewDiePie.
I'd say I'm most proud of, in high school, I actually let him do this thing first.
Can you guys, everybody, just say, welcome back to People Be Like? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Hey, everybody. So I'll just bring it out and then everybody say, welcome back to People Be Like. Okay? All right.
As soon as he brings it out.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to People Be Like. Now I'm going to say some sarcastic stuff. All right.
Yay!
All right.
What are you most proud of, Steve?
I don't know. Right now, I kind of really like doing Geekly News with Mod on SourceFedNERD.
It's real good.
That's all we have this week for your Geekly News. I'm Maude Garrett.
And I'm Steve Zaragoza, and don't forget, when we know, you'll know.
Friday means I don't have to see your stank face for at least 2 days.
Well, every time you open your mouth, and apparently, nope,
So close.
lost it.
You guys like that show? I'm kind of proud of that. I also like a R2D2 toy that I bought.
You know the best thing. You know what the best thing is that you make. You know what the best thing it is.
I honestly would really have to think about it.
Loot Crate.
Guys, in this video, we like to put the goddamn book away. In this video, we're gonna open up some loot crates. I can't find my October loot crate, so we're gonna open up the September and November ones. Let's do it!
The loot crates.
You like my loot crate videos?
Yes, the Loot Crate videos are the best.
All right. I'm proud of
my
that.
favorite thing that you made for sure is the video, you can't always get what you want. If only you put that type of work into all the things you did.
Guys,
Wait, no,
Will
no, no.
tells me all the time.
When you got so much talent and you're like, I'ma just not do it, it's just so bad.
I know.
It's so
No, his
like
best
playing
video is the
games.
ghost one.
You like Ghost Finders?
Ghost
Yay.
No. When you went and saw Paranormal
Oh, with
Activities.
Will. Yeah.
You ever seen a ghost?
Have you ever seen Who's Your Favorite Ghost?
Oh, who's your favorite ghost? Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like.
What's in the
Someone
trash?
sent me a comment on. You know how you can like review spam comments in your channel. Someone sent me a comment on my Star Wars card app review, and like it was the longest thing ever, and it was like, man, your channel sucks now, and like you're doing dumb shit, and you used to be super funny. Like, go back and watch the video where like you and Owen are like playing with the cops or something, or like the cops come and like you're like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Where the cops?
Who could be at the door? Is that maybe a cop?
Hi, it's me, the police. Is there a problem in this house?
Oh, when you and
Okay,
Owen and the
that guy
cop?
knows.
Owen and-
Oh my God.
And he's like, watch that, and then now watch your latest video and look at how different your shit is. And I was like, thanks, Dad.
You're letting, because you're watching what other people are doing, you're letting that define you. Don't pay attention to them. You got to do what you want to do.
But you're right. But when I made that,
You know that they
thing-
sit up there and they go, hi, I'm Dibbly-Doo. Don't subscribe to my channel. Don't do Dibbly-Doo.
Well, no, you're
Do
right.
Steve.
No, I'm not gonna go and start doing like dumb, like real vlogger shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I miss doing like when I did that cop sketch or whatever the hell it was.
You got to see the cop sketch.
Owen and I were just, if you guys haven't seen it, you gotta see it. It's so stupid bad.
It's real dumb.
so-
It's
It's
Oh
like
my God.
it's like it might be the third thing I've ever done on my channel. Just go to the old videos. But the reason why I did is because Owen and I were like, let's just make a really stupid thing that'll make us laugh. And I guess it's been like I still inject that stuff into my videos. It's just that now it's more like, oh shit, I got a deadline. I got to put this up. So it's
Yeah.
like deadlines ruin everything.
Yeah.
Wait, quick question. Do you guys actually read comments? Do you read
I haven't-
comments?
I've been
on
off
my
of
channel,
them.
I do. Yeah.
On your channel,
Yes.
and you do?
Wait, comments, yeah.
Comments.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Really?
I avoid them like the plague. No, won't read a comment. No.
I read comments because I'm I'm gonna do what I want to do. I do what makes me happy, what jokes that I want to do.
Yeah.
But I also want to know what people like. so I can know if I should do it more. I also want to know what people don't like, because you know, a lot of people don't, like, especially creative people, will not take criticism. They say, well, what I'm doing is right, and I like, you got to know when you tried something a bunch of times and if it works or not. Even if it's something you believe in, you got to know when it's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard though.
But the only way
I
to
know
know
I can
it's-
tell when my stuff's bad, but like it's still hard to.
But you're your own
take
worst
it.
critic. Like the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
the real way to know is to see what people are saying. But the thing is like, and I'm kind of addressing a lot of you guys here, I'm sure. A lot of people don't comment on YouTube videos. Like right here.
I saw you, all of you guys just shake your head.
Right here.
You better comment.
In this exact area. Raise your hand if you actually comment on YouTube videos. So that's not
Which one of you
everybody.
called me a B word?
So that's not everybody.
The Lieberman looking motherfucker.
And I think the important thing is that not everybody is voicing their opinion in that section. And what we had to understand very quickly at SourceFed was that there's a very small minority of people that are even commenting, and then there's even less of them that are typing out the real terrible shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, the terrible shit. Like I'm so there. The people who think that hurts me. Oh my God, you're so wrong. like you said, when you're on your worst critic, anything you think you said to me, I said worse things that myself
yourself.
looking at the mirror that morning.
No, yep. No, I've even saved the craziest ones. The ones that are like, you say, like, you find every terrible word possible, make a kind of coherent sentence, and then write my name at the beginning
Yeah,
of
like
it.
someone used.
Oh yeah,
the-
there
I
was
posted it to my Instagram, which you can go find. It's
there was
horrible
There's a
and
specific
good.
guy that was like on you, and we'd always look at the drawing board every week and see what new shit he came up
Yeah.
with. You damn squirrel, bitch, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, they're finding new ways to
Like,
insult
yeah,
you.
you were so desperate. Like, he
Yeah.
like goes in the dictionary and is like, what can I find? Orangutan. Sam, you orangutan, bitch.
Yeah, you're right, and it's one of those things where like I understand why someone like Sam will stop reading the comments section, but like I will still poke in from time to time, and it's gross most of the time.
People be like, I read pretty much, not all the comments, but most of the comments.
But also for a lot of you guys here too, and a lot of you guys watching. There's a lot of talks in like the subreddit about things that need to change or things that are different, or you missed this show.
I'm not
or you missed
listening.
that
I'm gonna
show.
do what I want.
Like a lot of people won't, and I'll read through that stuff, and it's fine. But it's like if you really want us to like look and listen, then try to do it in the most constructive way possible. and also maybe what you should do is, I mean, this is just a suggestion for those of you that aren't commenting. Maybe try to comment, but just say something nice and say, I really like what's going on here. It
Yeah.
takes seconds, and honestly, for some of the more sensitive...
We need validation.
Well, not even that. We can get validation anywhere we want. But for those of us at the office that actually have sort of a sensitive demeanor, it's important to sometimes read the good stuff.
A lot
and
of
to
people-
see that more than the bad stuff.
When you put a lot of your heart into things, like the things I'm passionate about, obviously this, you know, but like when I put a lot of work into those, and that's when I actually care about what people have to think and say about it. So
Yeah,
it
right.
would be
Like a
nice
lot
to
of
be
people don't
upfront.
realize real people are reading these comments you write,
Right.
even when they're really good. Like a real person. Like I've been like touched by some things I've read, and I really appreciate it, especially here when it's like an actual person telling you.
No, that one
Yeah.
subreddit guy, he wrote that like thing about your comedy, like he broke it
Oh,
down.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
really thoughtful.
Yeah, somebody
that's-
gave me an actual criticism of everything I did, and that I think that was about maybe 2 months ago, and I think I've changed what I've done like almost completely since then, because I realized like some of the things that I was doing were too easy comedy and just weren't like they weren't really coming from my heart. It was what I knew was, or what I thought was gonna work, and I had to challenge myself to be better. So you can't help.
So that's the thing. If you don't want to be tuned out, and if you feel ignored when you guys are kind of like asking us to bring certain shows back or whatever, or act a certain way or whatever, we're gonna tune it out the second you're using
Yeah.
like insane derogatory terminology.
Like honestly, people who like say like you need to like, I read that all the time, like you need to act like this, bitch. I'm gonna do what I want. If my dad called me up and was like, well, you need to start doing this, isn't it? I'd be like, bitch. I wouldn't call my dad a bitch.
But you consider it from your dad.
For my dad, yeah.
But if someone's eloquently using their words, then you can't help but accept.
Are we just gonna yell at the people here? And you didn't say to me what I wanted you to say
This
to
is
me.
an intervention
Who wrote a
for
mean
all of you.
comment? I'll kill
All right.
anybody.
Well, anyway.
So let me
guys,
tell you about Superman.
I guess that's it for this table talk.
Hang on, Steve.
You
It
guys
ended
are
with a
all
lecture.
amazing. Thank you all
Steve,
for coming and standing.
Talk about these backpacks that are going on sale on Monday at Four
Okay,
Human
so-
Peoples.
I guess we haven't talked about these much yet. So we mentioned that we were working on some secret backpacks for FHP, and
Real quick, they asked us to design our personal backpack, what we would ever want on a backpack.
They said anything.
Anything we wanted. I made the best.
Absolutely.
I'm not being competitive or, arrogant. I'm just saying truths.
Well,
Look at
that needs to go on a
hold
Hot Topic.
There's a volcano cat, cat debris, flying cat, space cat. There's a sea owl, and on the back, it looks like a lunatic wrote it.
Sam, I love it, but I gotta be honest with you. Seen it. Have you guys ever seen the backpack? It's literally someone's gross, hairy back.
Oh, yeah? Well, I worked real hard on mine because you guys are all going
And
back to
hold
school.
on, Will. I've got one more thing here. There's nipples. There's nipples on the straps.
Well, for everybody going to school soon, go ahead and drop out. I didn't know what to do. I just gave him my... That's literally the first thing I came up with.
But
Literally.
if you guys want these things for some reason, and you want to walk around with this gross-ass shit on your back, you can go to For Human Peoples, and pretty soon they're going to be selling backpacks. And also, these designs will be on lunch boxes as well.
Ew, please don't put your food in that hairy bag.
If you want to put your food in a
Please.
hairy back box, why not? You'll be the coolest kid in school. Right?
I don't think so.
No, but they go live on Monday, so get this one, please. Please. Please.
And honestly, it doesn't really matter which one you guys get. It's going to be cool and awesome either way if you buy backpacks. But honestly, to push mine forward just a little bit, no one in the office thinks people want this backpack.
And they're right.
And they might be right, so maybe help prove them wrong. Maybe they want a backpack. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. We always appreciate and love all of you very much. Thank you for coming out to VidCon. And also, guys, use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter if you want to submit your topics and stuff. Thanks for coming, guys. Yay!
Yay!
10 bands, 100 bands.
Running through the 6 with my
woes.
School is coming back, and I know you hate it, but today we're gonna make backpacks for you to wear.
Backpacks go on sale July 27th for $40.
That's it? For a backpack? Really? The lovely people at forhumanpeoples.com wanted to bring back the drawing board and make it even better, so we got a brand new set, brand new designs, and some brand new hosts. So I'm gonna hand it over to the lovely Bui.
Whoa! Where was I? I was down in hell, apparently.
Let's dive into the backstory of Atom Smasher to get you guys caught up, shall we? As always, this could potentially contain spoilers, so if you don't want them, don't watch it.